you are here still being a mom every day. And I love you very much.
Oh, love you.
I do. And making it work then versus making it work now, what's the biggest difference?
Oh, you guys are grown.
Amen.
You guys are grown. You're on your own.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on my own.
Kids are up in my business trying to parent me.
Oh, I can give you a good example. Like, truly. Like, when you come and tell me, Mom, you have to go to bed. Like, what? I have to go to bed.
This beautiful shirt.
Yes,
by the way, I did. I got, Mother's Day things.
Thank you.
I got my mom this shirt.
Yes.
It says, Mom creates beautiful memories. Because, this is her page. It's called Beautiful Memories. So I thought,
thank you.
What can I do? And I thought you could also give your mother as well. And just give her to show some appreciation and to show her that she has created beautiful memories in your life as well.
Exactly.
So,
yes. And I think we have the link below.
We do.
Yes.
We have the links to the shirts I made. They're below and they're in the description box. So go ahead. It's almost Mother's Day, so you still have, if you're last minute like me, this will make a quick, good gift. So go ahead and just click.
Thank you.
And get your mom something very special this Mother's Day. But I love you, Mom.
Thank you.
You're the best.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Welcome again, Beautiful Memories family. It's such a pleasure to have you with me today. So again, in recognition of Mother's Day is just around the corner. The last episode, I had the honor and pleasure of interviewing my mom. Well, today, the role will be switched and my daughter is going to be interviewing me. So I will just have to sit down and listen to her speak. So here is my daughter.
Hi, everybody.
Do we look alike? So thanks for coming on the show and say, appreciate you. So over to you.
Okay.
Take it away.
Okay, well, let's just start from the very beginning.
Okay.
When you were younger and you were thinking about your future, about being a mom, what did that look like?
Gosh. Thinking about being a mom. So I grew up in Nigeria and it was just, I don't want to say a normal thing, more like the next phase in life. Like after school, after college, you work, you get married, you have kids. So that was kind of I don't want to say trend, but that was kind of the expected thing to do. So I didn't really think about being a mom. I just kind of knew that I would fall into that role. And that's kind of exactly what happened. So I went to college, I worked, I got married, I had kids.
Yeah.
So that was what was just expected of me to do. And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah. It just seemed like that was the norm probably then. And I would say it still is the norm now.
Yes.
If you just follow the regular path, it's go to school, get married, have a family, and that's it. Boom. It's like it's already in the plans.
Exactly.
So because it was the norm back then, the day has come, you find out you're pregnant. What was going through your head? Even though, yes, this was the norm, now the norm is actually happening to you.
It's scary. Because found out I was pregnant. Wasn't expecting to be pregnant, but I found out I was pregnant.
With me.
And mixed emotions. When I say mixed emotions, not in a bad way, but mixed emotions like, okay, yay, I'm pregnant, but oh my God, I'm pregnant. I'm going to be a mom. I'm going to have to deal with what mothers deal with. I'm going to have to go through labor pains. I'm going to have to carry a whole child, a whole human being. So that was more the scary part, you know. I have to watch what I eat. I have to watch what I drink. I have to just, because the mom part kicks in when you are carrying a child. It doesn't kick in after the child is born, because immediately you know that you're pregnant. You just have to start taking care of the baby that you're carrying to make sure you're doing your best to make sure the baby's healthy.
So a lot of women, I find in general, as soon as they have kids, they put them first and the kids first and themselves second. So would you say that once you found out you were pregnant, that mindset switched immediately? It started being about the child and less about you?
Absolutely, yes. Because again, watch what I eat, not because of me, but because of the baby. Made sure I wasn't stressed, not because of me, but because of the baby. Made sure I had enough sleep, not because of me. So everything was about the baby. Even your dad, you know, our lives changed because of the baby that was coming here.
Now, if you were to go back, right, do you feel like there are some ways that you should have thought of yourself first to make the situation better for the baby instead of thinking of the baby first?
Yes, I think so. It is not accepted, the society, back where I grew up, the society expects you to have a child almost immediately, if not immediately. Knowing now what I know, yes, I dated your dad for some time before we married, but didn't date him as husband. Dated him as boyfriend. I would prefer to date my husband, to know my man, my boyfriend now turned husband, as a husband and not as a boyfriend.
Yeah.
So knowing what I know now, I would say I would have, as a married couple, grown together a little bit before the baby came along.
Right. And I think that's a lot of people my age now, you find, are waiting. Right? They're waiting for they have kids, or even waiting before we get married. But that's for another episode. And we would say, and you see mixed feelings about it. You see people saying you should hurry up and have them immediately because that's what keeps you together, or you should wait because that's what keeps you together. Do you think that there is ever going to be a happy medium?
Everything in life has advantage and disadvantage, pros and cons. Okay? The advantage of having kids right away is you kind of grow with your kids, right? So in my case, you know, I had you when I was young, before 30. So I found out that I grew up with you, and now that you're much older, I'm growing up with you. I don't think I'm old.
Right.
I feel like I'm young. I still kind of act young because I have my kids. I don't have to deal with diapers at this age. So that's the advantage. Not that it would be a disadvantage, but if I had kids, or those that have kids at a later age per se, take for instance, so maybe some of my friends either didn't have kids early, maybe out of choice or life or whatever, right? I mean, they may look at me and be like, you're enjoying now because, you know, you get to do what you're doing, you know, your kids are grown, you're living the life, right? And they may kind of feel, I'm not there yet.
Right.
So, like I said, pros and cons. So you go with the flow and deal with the pros and deal with the cons the best way you can.
Right. And I think that's very true. You just have to take life as it comes,
right,
and work with it on the way. And you did say, now let's fast forward a bit.
Okay.
So, because you did say you're living your life now. She does not have any children. She has adult children. Okay. Now, at this, we talked about initially when you first found out you were pregnant, how you put yourself second and the child first. Now that you're older, what would you say, now that you have adult children, to the younger mothers out there? What would you say now, as an adult parenting adult children, to the younger mothers that you wish you would have known?
Take time out for yourself.
Yeah.
Please take time out for yourself, because living life with a child, it's hard. It's hard, and you feel like you give up everything and give up yourself for that child, which should not be the case. Take time out. And when I say take time out for yourself, have a date night with yourself. It doesn't have to be with your husband. It doesn't have to be with a friend. That is good too. But date yourself and just take time out for yourself. So that's what I would advise any younger mom or any mom that is not dealing with adult children. Make it a regular. If it's every 3 months, every other month, put it on your calendar. Mark it on your calendar, and that is your me time.
Right.
And spend it whatever way you want to, or you know best, but take it out for yourself. That's what I would advise.
Right. No, that's really good. And I think that's something just as a woman you need in general, but especially when you have children.
Absolutely.
Because at the end of the day, if you do not feed yourself first, how in an airplane, they say put your mask on first, even before your child. You have to put your mask on first and take care of yourself first.
Absolutely.
To then be able to properly take care of your child. I feel like a lot of people, which is very sacrificial. Mothers, I mean, they do everything, right? But we should be careful to not allow women to sacrifice their full selves just to hold the title of being a mother.
Right.
Would you agree with that statement?
Yes, I do. I do agree. And a thought just crossed my mind as you were saying that. That would stop, because you hear things like, after all I've sacrificed for you. We tend to hear that a lot from mothers, not because they're bitter, but because really and truly, so maybe their child does something. Just the bitterness, like, I gave up my life for you.
Right.
And this is how you do me? So it's a place of, I gave up everything. And now this is how you're treating me. So, but if you feel like you have taken out time for yourself during this course of motherhood, not that you will resent your child, but there's no bitterness. Because I hear that a lot from women. Happened that the next thing is, after all I did for you. And for a mother to say that to a child, there's just a sense of deep hurt.
Right.
And I believe it's as a result of giving up yourself for the children.
Right. And I think that's really profound, just because at the end of the day, the child didn't ask to be here.
True.
Didn't ask to be here. But at the same time, if you are taking care of yourself first, putting your mask on first, those feelings don't have time to fester.
Absolutely.
And they don't have time to pop out when something goes wrong, because things will go wrong like that, right? So,
and you tend to find that the mothers tend to say that consistently,
but not the fathers.
Not the father. You're right. You are right. The mothers is a consistent, phrase. The child does something. After all I did for you, is this what you're doing? Okay, we get over that. 6 months down the line, after all I did for you, it just keeps coming it's a recurring phase after all I did for you. And that should not be the case.
No.
So mothers out there, take time out for yourselves. Have a date night for yourself. So you do not find yourself telling your child, after all I did for you. Because guess what? The child keeps hearing that. After all I did for you, one day the child will say, did I beg to be born? Just like you said. Every time you're always saying, after all I did for you, did I beg to be born? So to avoid all that, take time out for yourself. Just, de-stress. Motherhood is stressful. So de-stress, re-energize yourself, and go back to being a mother.
Right. Okay. That's amazing. I'm like that. I don't know how to kids it. Again, next episode. So let's get into a little bit of a hot seat. Okay. So, what is, as a mother, what was your most, I don't want to say it angry, but your most annoying, what's the most annoying thing about being a mom?
The most annoying thing.
Not upsetting, not sad.
What is it annoying?
Like something like when a fly is buzzing around, that's annoying. So what's the most annoying thing
about being a mom?
Yeah.
The most annoying thing about being a mom. I'm trying to think, because I can't say there's any annoying thing about being a mom. Is it? I don't know. I don't know if I can say there is an annoying thing. And if you say annoying, like where we are here on this side of the world, we don't have the luxury of having a driver. Right? So it is annoying when you have to be the soccer mom. You're driving the kids everywhere. It is annoying. So if one to say annoying, yes, because to afford a nanny is just, you just can't.
So I would say, so let me.
Yes.
Okay. So like you said, being a soccer mom. So when me and my brother were growing up, all of our activities we had to do, that was annoying. Driving us from place to place.
Yes.
We kept saying we wanted to sign up for one thing after another.
Yes.
That was annoying.
It was
like, why can't you guys just stay in the house?
It was very annoying because again, these activities were needed for you guys to be able to learn how to swim, learn how to play basketball, they were needed in the society, right? And obviously, you start these activities from 1 or 2.
Right.
For 10 years. Thank God I had just 2 kids. Those that have 3, 4, 5, 6 kids, with 2 kids, you're taking the kids to soccer, to basketball, come on.
It's too much.
It's like half your life you spend on the road. Yeah. Honestly, and this is every day. One kid, you try to synchronize both kids' activities to be on the same day, maybe Tuesdays and Thursdays, or Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and it's okay, right after school, you get home at 4:00, you're taking the kids to soccer. It's just, oh my God. And it's annoying because you're eating dinner in the car, and the car is a mess because there's fries here, burgers here, So that was annoying. Yeah. But so it's when you learned how to drive and you actually got your license, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. And because you now had your license, you were able to drive your brother so that it took some burden, to some annoying driving off of me. And you seem to enjoy it because as a new driver, you want to drive, you want to go out all over the place, you want to drive. And then, and then you got tired, right? You got tired, and we were trying to wait for your brother to learn how to drive so he could drive himself. So if you say annoying as a mom, what was the most annoying? For me, it was just driving the kids to activities. It was, but again, it was something I felt I needed to do. Because I mean, you guys swim, but most kids, I didn't want you guys to feel left out. Because if I did take you for swimming, or you would not know how to swim.
Yeah.
You would not know how to, play basketball or whatever. So yes, that's what I would say.
You're the most annoying. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
I will say, I remember the day after I got my license, my brother had a basketball tournament.
Oh.
And I took him.
There you go. I was like,
it was a Friday.
Oh my God.
His tournament was the next day on a Saturday. She gave me the keys and said, "Please take your brother to the basketball."
So happy.
And so was he. So it was great. It was great. Yeah. But speaking of, the children's activities, the children's day-to-day, how did you now integrate your children's day-to-day into your own? Because you still had a life.
Absolutely.
So how did you now integrate and balance that?
I feel, again, mothers are just amazing because there's a way you just have to make it work. Because I had my regular business work. Because I was working, I had a business, I had the children. You just make it work. I mean, you either make your life happen after the kids' activities, or you drop the kids, go do whatever you need to do. That window of time, that you guys were at whatever soccer, whatever you were, I would run to either go do errands, go do my life, and then come back and then take you guys back home, go back, so you have no choice but to make it work. Yeah. You have no choice. So when you talk about, I still lived my life, but I lived my life around you guys.
Yeah.
Yes, I lived my life around you guys. So it worked, and that was just the life I was living.
Making it work then versus making it work now. What's the biggest difference?
Oh, you guys are grown. Amen. You guys are grown. You're on your own. I'm on my own. I actually feel now, thank God, you guys are old enough to, everything I did, I'm grateful that it worked out.
Yeah.
I'm honestly very grateful it worked out, because you guys are on your own, and I don't want to say you don't need me anymore, but really and truly, you need me as a mom from a distance.
Yeah.
You don't need me as a mom in your face. You need me as a mom, from just, oh, mom, by the way. It's not like mom has to cook, mom has to, no. It's just from a distance. I'm still mom, but I'm momming from a distance.
Right.
I'm momming from a distance.
Right. With momming from a distance, right. I feel like I have to mom up close, because roles switch sometimes.
True.
Roles switch. Okay. So how has that been with now having adult children, momming from a distance, and now feeling like sometimes my kids are up in my business trying to parent me?
Oh, I can give you a good example. Like, truly. Like, when you come and tell me, Mom, you have to go to bed. Like, what? I have to go to bed? Since when? Like, Mom? Exactly. Mom, you have to go to bed. It's late. Like, what?
Because if you go to sleep late, you wake up late, you're tired, you're cranky, you'll be late to your appointment. It doesn't.
And that's exactly what I did when you were younger. You gotta go to bed in time, because if you don't, you'll wake up late, we'll go to school late. So you're doing the same thing to me. And like sometimes when I'm, maybe not watching what I eat, or I'm in like, Mom, it's enough. Okay. So I mean, and again, it's good. So now you're momming me on what I had mommed you about.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. No, it does.
Yes.
I mean, and Yeah, roles, that's the circle of life.
Circle of life.
That's the circle of life.
Absolutely.
And that's the beauty of life as well.
Right.
I mean, thank God we're here and we're able to go through this circle.
Right.
So, no matter the annoyances, the grievances, the lessons, at the end of the day, we're here. Tell the mothers out there, you're here. And that is something that you should be proud of yourself for. That is something that you should clap for yourself for. And that is something that no one can ever take away from you. Yeah. Because you are here being a mom every day. You are here still being a mom every day. I love you very much. Oh, I do. And we love you guys for watching. And we hope that as Mother's Day comes up, you just take the time out to really talk with one another, ask questions, see what annoys people in your life, the mothers in your life, whether it's your own or someone else's, and just talk. Have a conversation. Right. And spend that time together because, like I said, you're here.
You are here.
And that's all that we can ask for.
I like the way you said you are here. Being here counts as a mom.
It does.
Being here counts. So I really appreciate that. Thank you for this beautiful shirt.
Yes, by the way. I did. I got, Mother's Day things.
Thank you.
I got my mom this shirt. Yes. It says, Mom creates beautiful memories. Because, this is her page. It's called Beautiful Memories. So I thought,
thank you.
What can I do? And I thought I could make her a shirt. So I made us some matching shirts. And we're wearing them today.
Yes.
And it's just, something nice and something that, if you don't like matching like I do, it's fine. But it's something that you could also give your mother as well. And just give her to show some appreciation and to show her that she has created beautiful memories in your life as well.
Exactly.
So,
yes. And I think we have the link below.
We do.
Yes.
We have the links to the shirts I made. They're below. And they're in the description box. So go ahead. It's almost Mother's Day, so you still have time. If you're last minute like me, this will make a quick, good gift. So go ahead and just click the love.
Thank you.
And get your mom something very special this Mother's Day. But I love you, Mom.
Thank you.
You're the best.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate you. And mothers out there, we love you.
We appreciate you.
And go out and create a beautiful memory with Mom.
With Mom.
Yes. Thank you. Peace.